Hello friends, myself Mohammad Tamim. Welcome to my fourth Jdbc session. In the last session, I taught you how to create a util class. In that util class, what we are doing is registering a driver, after that getting a physical connection, after that getting a statement object and returning the statement object who are calling the get statement method. So in this session, I am going to teach you something different. What we are going to do is, we are getting the inputs from the console window from the user, and that same input we are going to give to the database. So let me go through this class. I have defined a class by name class G. It is a public class. After that, defining a main method that is throwing exception, getting a statement object. I have already explained about eutil class in the third Jdbc session. After that, creating a table by name employee 11 and statement execute method. Here inserting the values into the same employee 11 tables. Here we are inserting the data directly. We are not taking from the console window. And finally done. So let me come to the next program. So in this program, we are taking the inputs from the console window. What I did is defined a main method. After that main method, getting a statement object, defining a scanner class. This scanner class is present in utility package. So you need to import java.util.scanner class. Here we are creating a scanner class object. After that, defining two attributes of type integer, defining three objects of type string. Here we are defining two local variables. Local variables of type integer. We are defining three objects of type string. After that, iterating do for loop. In this do for loop, what we are doing is, first of all, we are printing enter id in the console window. After that, getting the id from the console window and storing it in a local variable that is already we have defined here itself, id. Next step, taking the first name and storing in f name. It is also a local variable in l name and also in age. Same thing. After that, we are composing an SQL query. How to compose an SQL query? Insert into employee values id. So in id, whatever the value we have given in the console window, that will be stored. In f name, whatever the first name we have given, it will be stored in f name. In l name, whatever the last name we have given, it will be stored in l name. Same thing for age also. After that, we are composing an SQL query and giving it and storing the entire SQL query in the SQL. After that, statement dot execute SQL method. After inserting one query, what the next step we are doing is, we are asking to the user, do you want to insert one more data into the table or not? If the user press Y, then he will be asking again enter id, or else the control will be coming out of the loop and it will be printing done. So let me run this program. So first of all, it is asking to enter an id. Let me enter as 10. So name, let me enter the name as Sayyid, and the last name may be Vasha. Enter age, something like 30. So again it is asking, you want to insert one more data into the same table or not. So we will press Y. So again it is asking for an ID. Let us given some other ID like 25. Enter the first name, so Muhammad. Enter the last name, Tausif. Enter the age, 32. Again it is asking to insert one more query or not. So let me press N. And finally done. So the control is coming out of the loop. So what we are achieving in this program is, the user is taking the input from the console window and supplying the same input to the database. So let me open the SQL developer. So go to tables. So let me go to the select query, select star from employee 11. Yeah, you can see 10 Sayyid, Pasha 30, 25 Muhammad, Tausif and 32. These are the records I have inserted previously, so don't worry about this, just you take care of this. 10 Sayyid, Pasha and 30. So the record has been inserted. So thank you guys for watching this video. Have a